Hey everyone, welcome back to Move Me to Pittsburgh, the show where we break down Pittsburgh real estate, local stories, and the conversations shaping the city.
We're your hosts, Cassie Ayers.
And David Kerr.
Whether you're tuning in for market insight, neighborhood talk, or just a fresh take on what's happening around Pittsburgh, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, each week we dive into some local stories that are catching our attention, some local events that are going on, and some exciting things that are happening around the city.
Yeah. So settle in. We've got another great episode lined up. Let's get into it.
What do we got going on, Cassie?
A lot. Summer's heating up. I feel like we've got a lot going on. Been up to a lot of things. So, yeah. What have you been up to since we last saw you?
What was New York like?
New York was chaotic. It was really fun, but with the World Cup watch parties, because they have one of the World Cup hubs was right outside of the city, so there was a lot of people there for all the games. Friday they had the USA game. Saturday they had a ton of Brazil fans there for that game. So Times Square, which of course we stayed in Times Square, so we were in the heart of everything.
Wow.
But Times Square had on the sides of buildings, they had projectors to like show the games and everything. So that part was crazy. And then, of course, the Knicks won the championship while I was there. So absolute chaos.
Oh, that's cool. Sounds
But it
like a
was
good
cool.
time to be there.
It was, yeah.
Or was it too much?
We I went back into the hotel decently early to avoid the Knicks celebration, but it was fun for the World Cup.
Oh,
I
that's
went to
cool.
like an Irish pub for dinner Saturday night where they had like a big watch party for the Brazil game, so everybody was packed wall to wall, but it was really cool
Yeah.
to see that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were both out of the city this past weekend. I spent the weekend in Du Bois, which is about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours outside of the city. They have a lake there called Treasure Lake, and I don't think I've ever been sunburnt in my life, but you can see a little bit on my forehead. I think I'm going to end up having to put something on it. I mean, I've been putting stuff on it, but I've
Get
never
some
gotten
aloe.
sunburned before. I feel bad for anybody that's ever
Ever?
had sunburn.
This is your first. Do you go outside?
Yeah,
That's wild. Okay.
yeah,
I mean, I don't get burnt
yeah,
often, but I've definitely been burnt.
yeah. Chest even got it too. Chest
Oof.
isn't nearly as bad as this was bubbling. I've never heard
Yeah.
of such a thing. My gram gets these things on her and has to get them cut off, so I don't want to be anything like that. Don't get me
Right.
wrong. I've never been in a tanning bed but something I don't
Not
look
about to
forward
start
to.
now.
I gotta be careful. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
putting sunscreen on.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting
And
old,
it's
I
back.
guess.
Yeah. It's back to being nice and sunny here in Pittsburgh again today. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So some exciting things and just some news stories. What's going on with the zoo?
Yeah. So, we've been keeping up with our little lion cub. So it was born April 5th. So it's still not out yet to see, but I've been following all the social media pages and the zoo website to just kind of see if they have any updates on it. And now, a little more than 2 months after she was born, they have launched a campaign called Dub the Cub. So this is where you can choose the cub's name with a $5 donation to the zoo. So voting is open now through, I think, July 17th, if I remember correctly. So it's up for a couple of weeks, and like I said, all you have to do is donate $5, and you get to put in your idea for the Cubs name, and the people at the zoo will then like get together, look at all of them, and then that's when it'll move to the next round. Not sure what the next round entails, but we'll keep you updated. But yeah, I think that's fun. So you never know. Anybody could be the namer of the baby.
You have any idea what you would name it?
I don't. I'm really bad at that. I overthought for like ever when I was naming my puppy. So I don't know. I think I would, I don't know, try to do something too much. And then, yeah, it's probably just going to end up with like a cute little simple name. Like I know the parents are Scarlett and Hondo. So nothing,
Scarlet and Hondo.
yeah. So It'll be cool though. I'm curious to see what they'll name her, and she's definitely growing. So
Yeah, I
I'm
see. I'm
excited.
looking at it right now. Anybody that wants
Yeah.
to see
Oh,
what we're looking at real quick, I will pull it up.
she's so
This
cute.
thing is unreal.
So cute.
Look at
Oh,
that little guy.
she's precious. Yeah, they just posted a video, yes, a couple days ago, whenever they announced the campaign that she is starting to work on her roar, and it's just really cute and just sounds like a little kitten.
No.
But they had like the other, I don't know if they were playing like a roar or if maybe like one of the other lions was roaring and trying to get her too, but it was really cute listening to her then.
That is, I love the idea of donating $5 to help them and then maybe getting the
Absolutely.
chance of them choosing your name. Could you imagine
Yeah.
being the
Right?
lucky one to get the naming right? I have no
Exactly.
clue what I would name him. We have
No.
a dog, and that we have obviously picked Clover, but we're thinking like if we got another one, Darby, but it's all like a Irish theme.
Okay.
So I don't know what, maybe if they had a theme, it would help people pick.
Yeah.
Wonder if we get to would the public get to vote
I'm not
on?
sure. I thought there was a time in the past when they had an animal that you did get to, but I'm not 100% sure if that was this zoo or another one, but I remember
Okay.
seeing that zoos have done that. But I think that would be really nice if yeah, if they, maybe vet some of the names, get them down to like a certain amount and then open it to the public to vote.
Yeah, I would say maybe another dollar to
Yeah, I'd
vote.
do it.
Yeah, yeah, another way to
Absolutely.
make some money off of it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's cool. Hopefully, we
very
get to
neat.
vote on it. Anybody that's watching it, if make sure to go to their Facebook and tell them, "Hey, we want to vote on it."
Yeah.
That
We'll
makes it
keep an
even
eye
funnier.
out, see if it comes up.
Yeah, cool. So, I thought there was an interesting story here to do a little transition on the Pittsburgh Public Schools. Let me close that out. What's going on here is they are now trying to get a if the public schools want to do a job, doing a construction job over $20,000, that they have to put out a bid. I think most people would believe that that is probably something that you would do anyway, right? Well, only 24, only maybe 2 dozen out of 500 contracts in 2025 were actually put out for a bid. It's actually pretty hard to believe. So what they're doing, we're basically in Philadelphia, any project over $100,000, they would have to put that out for public to bid on. So I believe any government contract should be put out for bid. So you obviously get the lowest amount. So we'll see. Maybe that is a way for the Pittsburgh Public Schools to save some money, because we all know it is the school districts that are pushing for the constant tax increases because they can't
Hmm.
balance their budgets. Neither
Yeah.
can the city, but it's mostly the schools that are sitting there and immediately reassessing new uh, property sales.
Yeah.
So we're going to actually take it one step forward, and we're going to lower it down to 24,999. Any job over that amount has to get sent out as a bid. So some of these smaller contracting crews might get a chance of getting some bigger jobs.
Mhm. Yeah. Very neat.
Yeah. What tell us about the Pitt Airport?
Oh,
This is a
geez.
big
Yeah.
one. We won another
So
award.
we did. Yeah. So another award for Pittsburgh. But as we know, the Pittsburgh airport has gone through a huge transformation. I think I think it took like more than 4 years or something, and it was like 107 billion, or sorry, $1.7 billion investment. So it is absolutely gorgeous now, and it was just named one of the most beautiful airports in the world by was it I don't know how to pronounce their name.
See,
Versailles.
that's
I guess it depends where you're from in saying it.
sales.
But yeah, it was one of 2026 most beautiful airports. And the most exciting part for us is there were only two airports in the entire US that made the list. So it was Pittsburgh and San Diego, and the rest of them. So if you're watching us, you can see Dave has it pulled up. There was a lot from like China, Germany, India, other areas like that. But there were two in the U.S., San Diego and Pittsburgh. So if you've been through the new terminal, which I've been through it one time, but of course it was really early in the morning and I was kind of just rushing. So I did not take too much time to stop and enjoy it. But it is beautiful. It's packed with Pittsburgh touches. There's a nice little pedestrian bridge inspired by the iconic moment when you pop out of the Fort Pitt tunnel and you see the skyline for the first time. The columns, I think, are supposed to look like the trees of like the Western Pennsylvania forests. And there's, of course, a Franco Harris Immaculate Reception statue and a shuttle that with stops with names like bridges, the steel, the robots, anything with the Berg. So it's neat. And yeah, so you can kind of see what we were up against. So Dave's showing some here. Right now there's Germany. Some of these are, yeah, I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. So it's nice to see that our airport, with all the work they put into it, because it did feel like it was never ending. And it is up with one of the best of the world.
Yeah, this is a pretty fun story, especially if you're into architecture. To be put up with some of these other airports is just
Yeah.
unbelievable. These ones in
Yeah.
India are, I
Beautiful.
can imagine if ours was
Yeah.
1.7 billion,
Yeah.
what
How
some of these
much?
other ones have cost.
Yeah. They are gorgeous.
This one in Cambodia is pretty unreal. Them arches. Yeah, so only
Yeah.
two from the United States made it. San Diego, which is obviously a massive, massive
Yeah. I've never been in
population
that
there.
one.
So to be compared to that,
Yeah.
little old Pittsburgh making the list. What they use to get us on that list is obviously the architectural design, but
Hmm.
also sustainability and overall user experience
Yeah.
is how we made it there on that list. And then here is ours, which
Yeah.
is
It is so nice. Yeah. I
unreal.
heard that the judges, like what they liked was like the terminal's like sweeping roof line. And that was designed to reflect like the rolling hills and the mountains that we see around our region. So it's neat, just the
Yeah.
little touches. Because yeah, I was like, when I first saw it, you curious what I did. I never thought, I guess what I'm saying is that it actually was representing so much of the area. I just thought it was like a neat modern design, but now it's really
Mm.
nice to know that they put a lot more thought into it than what it seems.
Yeah, so it's supposed to mimic the Allegheny Mountains. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
So yeah, as Pittsburgh is obviously continuing to get the recognition, not just nationally, but
Yeah.
on an international scale.
Yeah. Look at
Pretty
us.
exciting stuff. This was on. If you look online here, we pronounce this area as Versailles, but it might
Mhm.
might be Versailles.
I think it is. I think that would be, I think what they were going for is like pre Versailles, but I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, so pre
But we do have
Versailles.
a North Versailles around here. So yeah.
But what you got to do is type in world's most beautiful airports list 2026, and you will get
Yeah.
that list and you'll see some photos. I would definitely take the time. It's only
Yeah.
11 pages to read up on some of those airports.
Yeah.
It will certainly get you to slow down on those busy, stressful days when you're heading out to the
Yeah.
airport.
I will definitely say next time I'm at the Pittsburgh airport, which I think is next month, I'm going to try to actually take it all in now and see if I can see all the references they're throwing in there.
Yeah, yeah, very cool stuff. Some
Absolutely.
exciting news going on over in Walnut. Well, excuse me, this is East Liberty,
Yeah.
Walnut Capital. They are the owners and the managers of Bakery Square. They are building another 200. Sorry, let me unshare that one. But they are building a 199 unit apartment building to extend Bakery Square. I don't know what the number is for the amount of apartments over here, but these guys are build, build, build.
Yeah.
They're going
They
nuts
are.
over there. So
Yeah.
another 6,700 square foot office space also being added along with the 199 units.
Yeah.
Anybody that's familiar with Bakery Square, this is like one of the tech hubs now in Pittsburgh. Share my
It's very
screen
neat.
here. I
Yeah.
believe this is the one that's on Penn Avenue where they were having an issue with the way they had to cut out the street here. There was a gym there at one point. Can't remember what the name of it was.
Mm-mm.
Right down the road to the left would be the where the Target is for anybody that is
Right.
local. And then obviously they put that, which you want to see somebody that's really good at organizing, but not making it overly crowded. Go into the Barnes and Nobles that they just built. I
Oh,
don't know how they
okay.
fit that many books in there.
I'll have to check it out.
Crazy. Yeah, but that's a very good spot. There's you can walk out of your door and you have basically unlimited options for
Yeah.
um, food,
And you got
groceries,
yeah,
entertainment.
food, groceries,
Unreal spot
Target's
right
right there,
there.
like you said. Is that the
Yeah,
one that we can see from our office building? Like
yeah,
when
it's
you're
the
in
one
the
right
conference
by the
room?
light.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It was
Yep.
neat to watch them build.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have
So
some beautiful buildings.
yeah, there's also going to be, I believe it was about 10 units out of the 200 or so that are going to be for low income
Yeah.
housing. That qualifies if you're 80 to 100%, 120% of the area median income, which is surprisingly higher than what you would think can
Yeah.
get you on that list. There is a voucher. So it says here that if Walnut Capital is approved for the City Housing Authority voucher program, that maybe more of those units would be going for affordable housing.
Okay.
So we'll have to see what that means.
Yeah.
But that's a very good spot. There's nothing there right now. They tore it down, and it has been a vacant lot for at least 5 years now.
Yeah.
Can't think of what that gym was there. Apparently, it had one of the like top of the line pools,
Hmm. I don't know.
and it was a nice. It was a real apparently a nice gym.
Maybe I'll
Bakery
check it out.
Square does have an LA Fitness, by the way. That's a very nice gym over there. It's
Absolutely.
LA Fitness's nicest gym that they have.
Yeah. I
So
do
anybody
love
that's in that area, that's one that I
I
would
do like
check out.
Bakery Square. I will
Yeah,
say though, I'm not over there very often. I do stop by the Target a lot, I guess, when I'm at the office, but until I guess like yeah, kickball for a cause is with the most that I'm over there.
that's right. That's where the kickball for a
Yeah,
cause is going to be at Mellon Park, right down the
yeah,
road. Did we talk about that last podcast?
I don't think so.
You want to tell them?
I mean, it's coming up August 8th, I believe, the second Saturday. It's always the second Saturday in August. PSL Pump, I guess it is Pump. We had Greg on a little while back talking about Pittsburgh Sports League and the Pump organization. So yeah, the second Saturday in August, they have a very large kickball tournament. So it's a co-ed kickball tournament. They have it at Mellon Park, which I think there's maybe like 4 or 5 feet, maybe 5 fields, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I just play it. So there, I believe there's at least like 32 teams usually. So just ton of people. They bring in like a little beer truck. They provide lunch for us, and I actually think registration for that is open on June 23rd. So if you are interested
Oh,
in trying out a kickball game, even so, this is a great way to do it because it is just one day of it. You are guaranteed 3 games, and then if you move on, then you can go into like the playoffs and everything. So there are anywhere from the teams who have played for 15, 20 years down to a lot of like the companies around here or like the banks. Like I know I think Dollar Bank always has multiple teams. So just people who have never played before also join teams. So it's a totally variety of like skill level. So it is a really good time. Dave actually played in it, I think two years. We were on a team together, and then the one year you just came and watched for a little bit. But it is a very good time. So if you're interested in trying out kickball, getting a little tournament, hanging out by Bakery Square for a day, yeah, there, yeah.
yeah, I
Oh, they
think our
took
team
our picture used to be the
made the
main.
front photo one time.
We did. We were there, I think, for like 2 years.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a really good time. So it goes. I think they were still voting on what the cause is this month. So I'm not actually sure what that's going to be yet. But they do always have like a specific cause, and then they have a couple other like little charity organizations that are around that sometimes have like little games that you can play, or just sometimes they give away free snacks, like stuff like that. So it is really neat to get the community together. There's a lot of people too that come and watch. So I mean, you're also in, if you ever wanted to try it but don't actually want to play yet, you're also allowed to come watch it. So it is really neat, and
Yeah,
we sponsor it.
I was going to say it's going to be maybe our third year sponsoring it as
Yeah.
well. What was I going to say? So I had a client early on. They moved from New Jersey, just got out of, um, I think they switched schools and then came to
Okay.
Carnegie Mellon, but they didn't play. They actually volunteered to work it.
Oh
So if
yeah.
you're a little bit nervous about playing immediately, you can, of course, if you want to like be active and doing something rather than just
Yeah.
hanging out and watching, you could volunteer.
Absolutely.
So that's a way to also, just
Yeah.
keep it
Yeah, they
moving.
always need volunteers. I mean, some of the things like they do are, I mean, there's some that sit at like the first aid stand. There's some that, walk around, make sure that everybody has water, like that the water things are filled, or wristbands. So it's not like you're getting in there and going all out. It's not like you're umping a game or anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there
right.
are specific so yeah, you can actually enjoy it, get the feel of everything, and just be part of it.
Yeah, they loved it. I actually wasn't expecting to run into them, and they just said how much that was their very
Yeah.
first year being here. So I don't know if they got into a group or if they reached out directly
Okay.
to Pump and offered. But if that's something I would definitely recommend. I can't imagine, but what, 32 and 11? Is there 11 on a team?
At least
To say
10.
10, that's 320 people plus all the other people in the
Yeah.
stands that are just there to hang
Yeah.
out. A
Yeah, you
lot
can
of
have
people.
up I think if it's like the regular seasons, you can have up to 20 people on your roster. It's better to keep it
Whoa.
kind of towards 10. But yeah, so some teams do go in with all like 20 out and about. So it's it's a very fun day. It's very, very well organized.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
It's a
worth it.
great part of town too. It's
Yeah,
seriously it's unbelievably nice over there.
absolutely.
So that was, when did you say that was?
The second Saturday in August.
Second Saturday in
Yeah, so I think that's
August.
August 8th this year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one up, just to hit a little bit of real estate news today. At what is it? At 2 o'clock Eastern, the Fed is going to be having a meeting on whether they will be lowering the rates or not. We've kind of been telling you for the past year, I would say. I don't know if we've been talking about it on the podcast, but anybody that I meet or, they ask me when are rates coming down. We keep telling them I wouldn't bet on it happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
What's keeping Pittsburgh prices up is obviously the lack of inventory. So this is going to be the new Fed chair's first meeting. The guy's name is Kevin, what is it, Warsh.
Whoosh.
So Jerome Powell is out. We got a new guy in. I know this guy is not a big fan of transparency. He's open about it. He thinks that the last uh, Jerome was a little bit too open about what was going on behind doors. So that kind of makes me a little bit nervous. I'd like to know what
Yeah.
your guys' opinion is on this guy. We'll see today
Yeah.
what he has to say. But it looks like the rates are going to be steady around 3.5 to 3.7 as these policymakers are looking at inflation. Obviously, that is continuing to rise.
Yeah.
So, how's that benefit you? I would be asking myself, is now a good time to buy? Obviously, if those rates did go down, the prices of real estate are going to go up. Historically, if rates came down 1%, home prices went up 10%. So as these rates stay steady around it, mortgage interest rates are about 6.5,
Mhm.
really 6.3 to 6.7. I would go up and down a little bit and then up. Um, so if you're looking to buy, I would do it now. It's really, you don't want to wait. These people are waiting to get started for when the rates come down. If we're continuing to get multiple offers on some particular very move-in ready properties, can you imagine what's going to happen if the rates would get cut?
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
going to be a
such
lot
thing
more.
as cheap money and cheap prices,
Right.
right? So let's hope these rates stay high. for everyone's sake.
Yeah. Yeah. Get another, what, I mean, yeah, because last time the rates dropped and everybody was out looking around. And like you said, prices are already going up and it's going to be a lot harder.
Yep, you can only continuing to drop the price and print more money. It's going to not be good in the long term. So let's hope that it stays up. Anybody that's really hoping for those rates to come down would be the sellers wanting more money. So
Right.
if you're a buyer and you're planning on moving to Pittsburgh, let's hope those rates stay a little high
Yeah. And hit
at a
us up.
healthy rate. Yeah, and then of course hit us up. I mean, we're obviously not going to go into hour-long conversations about interest rates because we will put you to sleep.
Yeah.
But if you want to have a conversation, you can jump on a Zoom call with us at any point.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else?
And finally, what do we have? We have a few events coming up. Father's Day is on Sunday.
Yeah. So, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. So there's a couple different events going on. We'd already talked about the Pittsburgh Zoo. They are opening free admission to any dads. They did it for like moms on Mother's Day, so now they're going to do it for dads. So I mean, as long as you have a kid with you, then you can get that. There is a car cruise at the Heartwood Acres Park. I know a lot of people like to check out some old classic cars. There is a brews and barbecue pairing. So this is going to be like a 5-course dinner. It's at Bedford House, Pittsburgh. I think is it South Side, I believe. So they're going to show you, a couple different types of barbecuing styles and what brews might go well with them. And then there's also going to be the Dad Games 2026 at Dave and Buster's in the waterfront, so in Homestead. So this is where dads and their families can compete head to head with other families in arcade games, challenges, and more. And of course, they'll have food and some beers if you'd like to have that as well. So I thought that was kind of fun. I'm very curious to see what kind of challenges they would have, but something different. Yeah. So there's a lot of smaller places doing things, and I think good time. A lot of places to go.
Yeah, and of course, let's not forget Friday is Juneteenth.
Yep.
So there's going to be some events going around the city. That barbecue one freaking sounds awesome. And I say that because I was grilling. I grilled my first ribs this weekend.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe I did a good job. I'm real, right? I like to everybody's telling me, oh, how good of a job I did. They did not taste like ribs that I've ever had before. I want them to
We
be
appreciate the
falling
honesty.
off the bone. You put baby back. What's that stuff called? The dressing.
Like barbecue sauce?
Yeah, what's the real popular one?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my goodness, Baby Ruth or something. I don't know, but you put that stuff on anything, it's going to taste good. But I want that. I want to fall off the bone. It took an hour and a half, and they still did not fall off the bone.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be thinking about how to make them better next time. So maybe I should go to that event
There you
and
go.
learn how to do it right in person. I'm hands on. I obviously went to YouTube and watched it, but
Yeah.
still didn't work.
Yeah. I know you mentioned Juneteenth. I know Market Square is having, I think there's like a little parade and some other events going on down there, like live music and everything for that. So that'll be another little event for everyone to go check out. I still have yet to see Market Square, but I know like that is going to help like support there you go. Help support like the black owned businesses down in like downtown and area.
Yeah, last year we went out accidentally, actually, how we ended up there, but we went to Highland Park.
Okay.
And they were throwing one heck of a festival or an event. We went in there. They completely had it's all around the where the pool's at. I can't think of what that little section is called there. You just pass the zoo a little bit and continue up the hill, and you go around past the dog park. But tents everywhere, so that was a really good. Sorry, guys, I don't have it pulled up and I can't find it. But it's at Highland Park, so type in Highland Park Juneteenth events.
Yeah.
I bet you I bet you at least 1,000 people up there. Tents.
That's cool.
People grilling. It was pretty cool.
There, maybe you can find somebody like grilling some ribs and learn something.
Right? Yeah, no doubt. Some of the cooler ones that I found, there was a blacksmithing basics at Carrie's Furnace. I've been wanting to do that for a long
Yeah.
time. That's down in Rankin. Occasionally, the same place for anybody that's ever been to the Irish Festival. That's where they host it every year.
Yeah.
That festival's starting to get a little bit too big too. Hopefully, they do something like the pickle
And
festival,
expand it.
where they make it a little bit bigger because it's getting a
Yeah.
little bit too packed. Um, but anyway, occasionally they will turn that on and you can see what that would look like back in the day.
Very
So
cool.
what they're doing at this one is they're going to be doing like fishing hooks and something else. So very basic level stuff. And then there was another one in Baldwin. There's a Hazewoods. Have never been at this park, um, where a park ranger is going to be walking the public through the park and giving you some history on it,
Very cool.
doing a plant ID and foraging.
Okay.
They're going to be doing some navigation and showing the overlooks. I don't know if you're into that sort of thing. Hiking alone and is great and all, but I like to have a little
Yeah.
bit of that knowledge as I'm doing it. Like, what am I looking at? I was
Yeah.
just walking with Shannon the other day, and I'm looking at like a 3-leaf plant, and I'm like, wonder if that's poison ivy. And we're just like, stay away from it. So it'd be nice
Yeah.
to be able to look at it and be like,
To identify. Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I do see, like when I'm doing the emails and stuff, I do see a decent amount of like the guided walks with the park rangers, like all of the different parks around here. So I think that would be
Yeah.
kind of neat. Because yeah, you also too like some of them are so large and so many different trails to go off of. Like unless you went like many times, you might not know like where to go to get the best views or the best trails. So I think it'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, no doubt. And of course, they're all free, which
Yeah,
makes it even better.
even
Obviously,
better.
if you pay a bunch of money, if you pay a bunch of money and then not like it, and then you're like, let's go, because at any point you
Yeah,
can just break off and walk down another
very true.
trail,
Very
right?
true.
So that's cool too. And you can hang out for a little bit. If it's not making sense with you, just bounce.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another cool story, which I've never been to this place. It's down in Southside on Jane Street, Velum Fermentation. Have you ever been to that,
Ah,
Cassie?
I think so. I'm pretty sure PSL did one of their end of year parties there.
That looks fun.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never
Is that
been
the
in there. It's
place?
a
It's
big
like pretty
warehouse.
wide open, and then they have like a little section that has like pinball machines or something.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It was neat. It was neat.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to go check it out because what happened was 412 Food Rescue teamed up with Valium Fermentation down in the South Side, and they are having an upcoming uh, new hard cider, 10,000
Okay.
pounds of strawberries and mixed berries for a new cider. I
Ooh.
only did see. I like sours. If I'm
Interesting.
gonna drink, I like sour beer.
Okay.
They only had one on tap, but I would like to go check this place out.
Absolutely.
If anybody knows the big clock in the South Side, it's directly below that.
Yeah,
It must be massive. They have a
it is.
pickleball court in there.
Yeah.
It looks like hundreds of arcade machines.
Yeah. I think I
It
think
looks cool.
PSL might or may have done like when they started pickleball as one of their sports. I think that was one of the places that they did it at.
Okay.
Yeah, this place has a lot of events. Yeah, I remember the pinball machines. Yeah.
Yeah, this seems to be like what the new vibe is. They're going all for adult Dave and Buster's kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm here for it. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's neat to have different things to do and
One thing I'm
something that's
noticing is
cool.
they have not shown the bar a single time. Like, what's that look like?
Mm.
Do they have a TV section, like a spot where you can sit and
I remember
chill,
there
or is it
being
games?
like again, it's been a couple years since I've been there though, but I remember there being like the bar was in the back of where we were and there was definitely places to sit because I think they had like little tables and everything. I don't remember TVs though, but that could have changed.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. And then they had a very like outside of where the pinball area is, so it would have been like in between that and the bar. There was a very large section where they had like tables set up and everything. So I'm assuming it's like that often. It didn't look like it was tables set up just for us, but I'd be interested to go back and try it again. But
Yeah.
yeah, I do remember them having. See, I love an IPA, so I do remember them having really good IPAs.
Okay.
Yeah, and multiple like as you, I guess if you're looking at, if you're watching us, you can see as the menu pulled up right now. So there are a lot of different options as well for that.
Yeah,
You don't just
definitely
walk
an
in and there's like
IPA.
one or two.
There's
Yeah,
like one, two, three, four, five, six IPAs. These guys must
yeah.
make good IPAs. One sour, simply sour, kettle sour.
Mm.
Ask for a splash of fruit. What is that word? Puree
Yes. Sorry, I
for
was writing
added
on my screen.
flavor.
Very
Nice.
neat.
Yeah, and these beers aren't $10 to $13, which is
Yeah.
always nice.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll have to go check that out sometime. That looks fun.
Yeah. A lot of cool little places like tucked in like that that I've never thought to go into. So, and I had like one of my friends was telling me a bunch of places like in the strip, just to get like snacks or anything like that, like yogurt and bowls like that. So I think he was following. Is it Anna Eats Pittsburgh? I believe is their Instagram handle. So I feel
Yeah,
like I need to start like I follow her.
Annie's
She
is
always
great. I
finds
would
the best
recommend
spots.
anybody
But
reaching out, or not reaching
yeah,
out,
I
but
need to
following
start.
her.
Yeah, I need to start like actually following her around after she goes to places and try some of these because I feel like I have a huge list just looking at some of those.
Right?
So
Yeah.
there's so much to try around here that it's almost overwhelming, but it's great.
Yeah. If
I need
anybody
to
has
get back out.
tried, I did find out they do have a brick and mortar. I can't think
The
of the name. The ice cream
Leona?
sandwich shop. Yeah,
Leona?
Leona's. They do have a brick and mortar shop in
Okay.
Lawrenceville.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
Very
talked about
cool.
that a little bit on the last episode. I would definitely get that. We've tried. I don't know. I went into in Highland Park on Bryant Street Market, and got 6 or 7 of the sandwiches over the past weekend, and took them obviously to Treasure Lake and
Okay.
had them.
Very
A lot
cool.
of the flavors are a little crazy, but they're all good. Every single one of them's good.
Yeah. I never,
Yeah,
like I said, I don't eat a lot of ice cream though, so I never try the ice cream. That's why I've never been to Pages or anything, but I feel like I need to expand and try some more ice cream too.
yeah, definitely try the ice cream sandwiches. I think I
I'll
told
definitely try
you I'm
Leona's. Yeah.
I'm I'm pretty much over the ice cream shops.
Yeah. Not my style. That's
Leona's, you
okay.
can just go and get one, cut it in half, and you're freaking good to go.
Yeah, there you go.
Ice cream places you go to, it's like who can serve the
So
most
much
ice
ice
cream?
cream.
Makes you sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pages is great though.
We're getting
If
old.
you're there,
Can't
go.
have too much.
You're gonna wait in line for a little while, but it's worth it
Yeah. Yeah.
just
I
for the
definitely,
experience.
it is still high on my list to try just because I feel like you have to. Like,
You have to.
it's like a rite of passage of being
They
here.
have a food truck, or not a food truck, but a
Yeah.
mobile ice cream shop now. And I'll tell you what, that
Yeah.
truck is beautiful. I like
It
those
is.
old trucks.
Yeah. I think we talked about that a couple episodes back
Yeah, a
that you
while
can like
ago.
rent it out for different events and stuff.
Yeah,
So that's really neat.
kicking myself. We went to the food food truck festival out in Washington County at
Okay.
their casino.
How was
And
it?
we did the you pay a certain amount and you get like what do you get, 3 samples? I think it was 3 samples. So we kind of like only stuck to the ones that gave out these samples, and by samples I mean they served legit dishes.
Okay.
And walked past probably a lot of good ones. Walked past Pages and went to a strawberry one.
Okay.
It was good,
Neat.
but you got to go with a big appetite
Yeah.
because we
Well,
were
that's neat.
totally full after 3,
I don't know if I've
which
ever been to
3
like a
was
food
6,
truck festival.
obviously.
Yeah. I guess I've been to like events that had a bunch of food trucks, but never like specifically to something like, because when I went to like the Rock and Regatta, they had a large section of food trucks. But that would have been last year. I didn't get to go this year.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
I was
guys,
around that weekend
it was
either.
fun.
So yeah,
Yeah, Regatta's a good time.
yeah, absolutely. So much to do, and we have a lot more next week that we'll be able to talk about that's coming up. We are officially about to be we are the 17th, officially about to be into summer. So Pittsburgh's just heating up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool, guys.
So
Thanks for hanging out with us.
yeah, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Move Me to Pittsburgh. Thank you for spending time with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, I've told you in some previous episodes, we're on every platform now. Specifically, though, if you are on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like the video and comment if you have anything to say.
Yeah.
We love to hear from
Even
you
just say
guys.
hi. Just leave us any little comment.
Yeah, put a smiley face emoji. We don't care.
Yeah.
Give us some
Let
engagement.
us know you were listening.
You're out there.
Absolutely. And of course, as always, if you are thinking about buying, selling, or investing anywhere here in the Pittsburgh region, we are always here to help you.
Thanks again for hanging out.
We'll see you next time on Move Me to Pittsburgh.